Switch it up. For the female sex, say hi, sauce. Coming to the stage is my father, Dr. Makungu. I can yell, but we put our drinks up for this? Yeah. Make a toast if you enjoying this show. Yeah.
I'm gonna do, this is a poem for George Jackson. Any of y'all know who George Jackson is? Good. This is a poem for George Jackson, who was called the Dragon. And the poem is called Dragon's Blood. It's called Dragon's Blood for Comrade George. The dragon spoke. His words were fire burning through thin veils of swollen hypocrisy. The dragon spoke. Babylon shook. Edges singed. His words ignited fires of imminent futures in our minds when we would no longer write blank checks for headstones and extra sites. The dragon breathed. His spirit filled our souls, walked with us into hostile courtrooms, announced, "We are the real revolutionaries and we're taking over." Clap. All right. Ain't no terrorist here. His spirit moved us to understand that fascism is here at our throats, a mad white dog cynically smiling behind 10 badges from under white starched robes and masked over three-piece business suits. Fascism sits and smiles, snapping at our jugular veins. Fascism is here. We have been warned. The dragon roared. We must accept the eventuality of bringing the USA to its knees, accept the closing off of critical sections of the city with barbed wire, armored pig carriers crisscrossing the streets, soldiers everywhere, Tommy guns pointed at stomach level, smoke curling black against the daylight sky, the smell of cordite, house-to-house searches, doors being kicked in, the commonness of death. Fascism is here. The dragon roared. Babylon shook. Edges singed, a beast enraged, fascism exposed, ugly beastly head slowly turns, dripping racist slime, foaming white supremacy, ugly beastly head strikes back, the dragon screamed, painful death throes, we cried, chained helplessly to our own fear, unable to tread his road, the dragon screamed, we cried, chained to our own fear, the dragon screamed, blood in my eye, 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 no more blank checks for headstones and extra sites, blood in my eye, accept the closing off of critical sections of the city, fascism is here, blood in my eye, smoke curling black against the daylight sky, blood in my eye, house-to-house searches, cordite smell, pig carriers, Tommy guns pointed at stomach level, the commonness of death, no more blank checks. We cried, chained to our own fear. The dragon bleeds and 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 bleeds a seed, a seed, a seed, a seed, a seed, a seed. 2. We are the seeds of the dragon's blood. That's right. Warriors rising from red puddles, black angels, criticizing the unjust with the weapon, bring righteousness to Babylon. Ain't no terrorist here. The chains of our fear have been forged into bullets burning through decayed cracker brains. They tremble at our names: Geronimo, Abdul, Safia, Kuwaisi, Mtayadi, Zaid, Sundiata, Mutulu, Bilal, Fulani, Asanta, 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 Asante, Shana. Black angels, thank you, black angels, bring righteousness to Babylon. Ain't no terrorist here. New African freedom fighters sprung from dragon's blood. Black urban guerrillas, ain't no terrorist here. New African freedom fighters preparing for a western sunrise, final retribution. Vita Wawatu, People's War. Vita Wawatu, People's War, the commonness of death. Vita Wawatu, People's War, armored pig carriers carrying dead pigs rapidly from our path. Vita Wawatu, People's war, black angels bring righteousness. New African freedom fighters sprung from dragon's blood, heralding red, black, and green mornings. A new African day, ain't no terrorist here. New African freedom fighters birthing a new nation on free land, a black nation fertilized with dragon's blood, and hey, ain't no terrorist here.